anything I wanna do. I can do anything I wanna do. Do anything I wanna do. Do anything I wanna do. Do anything I can do anything I wanna do. Who is you to tell me anything that I can't do?
Welcome back to Let's Help You Grow Now, because I'm here to help you grow now. I'm going to do reactions to Travis Scott shows off his luxury cars, talks collecting sneakers and speakers on display. Let's get it.
Side of the box. I think every sneaker, every car, there's a connection. It's been a lot of times where I pass on certain things because it's not really something that connected to me.
Travis, welcome to On Display. Thank you for doing this.
Nah, for sure, always, man.
We're here to see some of the amazing cars in your collection, but also I want to talk about the art of collecting and your journey in collecting things. Even back in the day, stereo speakers, was that like the first thing that you started collecting?
Yeah, wow, that's crazy, how the fuck? So my dad, everyone had like their surround sound systems in their garages just collecting dust. You know, I had this idea of just like taking the woofers out of out of the towers of the speakers, and I put them in my shoe boxes, and I kind of created my own surround sound. I needed like multiple amps for that. So then as I went to like all my different neighbors' cribs, I kind of noticed that they all had different brands of amps, different speakers, different sizes. So, I used to ask them, can I have it? Because, they weren't doing it. So I collected stuff from there. And then, yeah, from there, the passion of just like finding things that can inspire you to get to the next level.
Where do cars fit into your passion points of collecting?
I mean, it's always been a passion, even from seeing like European, like rally racing, even from F1.
Yeah.
You kind of see these overpowered and over like zealous and crazy looking type cars that moving at, high level speeds, different engines, paint jobs, colors.
Like, I ain't gonna lie. Travis Scott do got some good taste, bro. Like, his shoes fire. I don't know if he got any new shoes, but I know his shoes fire.
And it always just inspired me. I love to move fast, so it's just like, it started from like little bikes, little mongoose bikes.
Mongoose, yes.
And then, when I was able to get a car, it's like, started from there. Just got my drive up just to get some drive, you know what I'm saying?
We're sitting in your Lamborghini Urus, incredible car. When did you first fall in love with Lambos?
I remember I wanted a Lambo so bad, and I got finessed for like a Huracan. I'll never forget, I paid like $100,000 or something for it. This is when I was younger, so yeah, like I didn't even have the money for it. So it's just like, you try to put some money down on a Lambo or whatever. And then it ended up working out. I bought it from some guy, and after that I was like, fuck this. I'm going to all dealership from now on for all this other shit. So yeah, like I think with everything, even like with Toyota I had, which I called the hood Toyota MR2, I looked at that car like it was a Lamborghini until I could finally turn it into one. And I don't think it's like a materialistic thing. I don't even think it's because of the price of it. I think just the performance, the style, the drive of it.
How much of an effect does the Jeep Cherokee your mom had? How does that fuel kind of like this passion for collecting?
Well, my mom had this green Jeep Cherokee and her driver door didn't work, so we always had to get in on the passenger seat. And that fueled me every day to make sure that at least we can get in on the driver's seat.
Absolutely.
And my mom has always had a style to her. She's always been able to keep things like at a couture level, even though things are like rough, you know what I'm saying?
Made the best out of it.
But yeah, so it was like kind of why I'm into these Jeeps, how raw and deconstructed they are. Kind of reminds me of that fucked up Jeep I had.
In this studio, the Maybach G650 Lawn Delay. Only 99 made. What made you need that car in your collection?
Well, I've always had a passion for these like ultra rare things.
Yes.
Things that always was outside of the box, even looking at the land a lot. Just the space, the privacy, it kind of just gives you a different experience. The tech might not be as up to date, but it's kind of like a good thing. It's kind of like a peacefulness,
Another car that's here, I promise I'm not gonna talk sneakers, but the Cabriolet.
Yeah.
The Olive Pro Beat Dunks. Is it ever delivered to match, or is it just the passion of collecting a bunch of things?
I think every sneaker,
That
every
shoe's
car,
fire.
there's a connection. It's been
I
a
don't
lot
really.
of times I pass on.
I'm gonna be real. Like that car, I feel like that's more like a chick car. Now, if you just gave it to me, be like, "Hey, you can have this car." Of course, I got down. I ain't gonna sit up here and cap. Hell yeah, I drive that bit and I fuck with it. But me personally going to buy it, I wouldn't buy that. I'm more of like a Hummer. I feel like a more Hummer. That's like kind of too small. Look like it's kind of for a chick. So, I mean, it's a nice car as far as just whatever, but on the surface, but it's not something I'll be interested in.
Certain things or certain sneakers, certain cars, because it's not really something that connected to me.
Yeah.
Whether it's from like the SBs, every SB has its story.
Yes.
Whether it's like the Dooms or something. Like you think about it like, I love these albums, the NRDs, I love this.
Yes.
Freddy Krueger, one of the illest movies.
Yes.
Lobsters. Which was something I wasn't as fond of as of late, but now I love them.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Comes in waves sometimes.
Yeah, and not the sneaker, but the actual food.
Okay.
It's like the movie Big.
We talked about the stereo system, but like, out of your cars, do you do the car test with albums? And do you like listening to, and what is that process like?
Oh yeah, for sure. Every album I've ever made, it's not one album that I haven't put out that I haven't car tested. I might start from my phone test to the car test. I don't even know if you looked at my doc, but I was like going back and forth from a car. Yeah. Like listening to the album, I think it was Asher Roll at the time. But each car has like a different type of take on sound and things like hit different. But then also too, is like, not everyone is in like maybe an ultra expensive car, so also listening to it in a car that, I might drive on an every day-to-day basis, or my mom might drive on an every day-to-day basis, because that's like natural consumption.
Totally. For your 28th birthday, you bought yourself a Bugatti Chiron. Only 30 of those exist. Are you sentimental? Do you tie them to life events ever?
Yeah, it's crazy because, RP Pop, we were working on
the Gotti video, right?
I always loved the car, the idea of the car is crazy. And I remember we was doing that song and Pop was like, yeah, man, we gotta bring the Gottis out, man. I forgot who was helping us put the video together. It's like, yeah, man, I know somebody that can bring some Gottis out for us. And I'm thinking to bring them out for us. I'm like, nah, fuck that. It's like, nah, I'm gonna just go get this. I remember I pulled up, we was at the shoot, me and Pop's right around. He's like, man, he's like, damn, bro, this shit smell like brand new. I was like, yeah, bro, I just got it a couple, week ago. He's like, what the fuck? I was like, yeah. I was like, bro, to be honest, you one of the illest rappers. I feel like you changing the whole sound in New York. You don't even know if you know right now, but just from the sound of the beats to the way you put it together, it's like, this is gonna create the legions of just artists and the sound and creatives. So man, you're gonna have a million of these, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And the music just went to the highest level,
You like to drive these cars.
Oh yeah.
You like cars that are driven.
Yeah. I don't believe in people that buy these cars and just sit them in the garage and then don't pull them out. Yeah. They have 0 miles on them. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is that for? Yeah. I respect all collectors and how they treat their things, but man, y'all gotta put them cars on the road. I know Jay Leno got mad V's, and I'm pretty sure he puts them on the road.
Well, I know your time is limited. Thank you so much.
No, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
For sure.
All right, make sure you guys go to my website, LetsHelpYouGrowNow.gumroad.com to sign up for my Let's Help You Grow Now program 2025, where I help you start your independent career the professional way, the real way, the business way. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have some fun, etc., but more focus on artists that's just getting started or been started, haven't yet made $1,000, haven't yet got over 1,000 followers, 10,000 followers. You know what I'm saying? Haven't got 1 million streams yet. I can help you. All right. Like, comment, and subscribe. We're out. Check the links in my description.
I can do anything I wanna do. I can do anything I wanna do. I can do anything I wanna do. Do anything I wanna do. Do anything I wanna do. Do anything I can do. is you to tell me anything that I can't do.